So I went to a grocery store here called Stater Brothers. It's by the gym I go to. And they had seafood. And I was like, I could go pay a bunch of money at like a restaurant, or I could make my own. And it came out really good. I don't know if y'all can see it, but so I got shrimp. I got a lobster tail because those were on sale, and it was like, you might as well. I got crab legs, and then I got some potatoes. Ooh, a little hot. And I gotta film a video for my channel later. So I was like, I'll get warmed up and make a mukbang video. And I get seafood. And seafood was actually the first mukbang video that I ever saw. It was Jasper Days. And I just love that video. And he made me want to go out and get seafood that day. I think I did go out and get seafood that day. The lobster's good. I was worried because you have to cook all the seafood at different amounts of time. So I was just kind of trying to throw it in so it would all come out hot at the same time. And it like cooked perfectly. Like it's not too, you know, because lobster gets chewy. I don't like chewy. I mean, it can be chewy, but it needs to be like tender. It shouldn't be overcooked. And so, let me tell y'all what I did. I got like a seafood boil bag that has like all the spices in it. Then I added a bunch of like garlic, lemon pepper, volcano seasoning, like all this different seasonings. And I boiled it all. Excuse me. And I boiled it all, and then I just dipped all the fruit in it. And then when I was done, because this is the key, when I was done, I like got some oil and some butter and some the same seasonings, and I melted that all down, and then I tossed all this in that. So it's like covered in like, see, it just has like all kinds of seasoning. I'm learning how to use my camera better. That was a shell. And the guy at the grocery store was so nice. He was like, yeah, you should like use your shrimp shells as a stock. Make a stock from that. Use that as your base. And he was right. I never thought of that, but that's smart. And I really didn't want to go to like boiling crab. I love boiling crab. I'm not knocking boiling crab, but like that is so expensive. You could go and get the same amount. Actually, you could probably go and get more, if not the same amount of seafood. I got more with what I bought from the grocery store. So yeah, but that's because seafood is really expensive in San Diego. Like seafood's not that crazy in like once you get further to the east or even closer to the south. Just not San Diego. Maybe it's not the West Coast. Ooh, it's hot, but it's good. And you know what? If your seafood ever does come out bland, look at that. Looks so good. If your seafood, I can't even see good enough. Leverage. If your seafood comes out like after you boil it and you feel like it doesn't have enough seasoning, you should toss it in that like in a butter seasoning combination. That'll do wonders, because that's what made this really good. That's what they do at like for wings. They toss wings in the sauce so that they are like fully coated. There's this place here where you can get a whole pound lobster for how much? I think it's $12.99. Yeah, you get a whole pound lobster for $12.99 on Wednesdays. It's a spot. And it's super disappointing. Now I remember what I was talking about. It's super disappointing that seafood costs so much over here, because I don't know, like, I thought since I was closer to the ocean that, you know, that seafood would be cheaper. Oh, I should have got a fork. I got a fork. Because I'll be wanting every piece of meat out the crab, you know? And you know what? I get it. Like, some people be like, I hate seafood because I don't want to work for it. I don't want to fight the crab or the crawfish, because I love crawfish too. But it's like, man, I like working for... Waste this. I like working for my food. It's delicious. And it's worth it. Usually tired when I'm done. And content. I just got like a whole mess going on right now. So much grease. How do people with really long nails eat crab legs? Because, like, I'll be afraid I'm going to just drop everything. Ooh. I gotta get a better angle. Some good leverage. I guess you're just supposed to take this out. I don't know why I didn't do that. You're supposed to take both pieces of meat out. Like right after you're done cooking it. You don't even have to serve it in the shell. Finally. The potatoes are so good, but they're hot. Just love it. don't think it's even catching up with me. Catching. So last night, oh my God, here we go. Here's a award-winning topic. Last night we went over my husband's friend's house for the Super Bowl. I don't know what kind of food they had over there, but it was so good. Like, so good. They had made these French fry things, like a French fry bake, and it had guacamole and cheese and like meat on it. It was like almost carne asada fries, but it was not carne asada. It was so good though. And then they had like 2 different kinds of ribs. It was just delicious. One of the best Super Bowls parties that I have been to in a long time. And you know what? The game was good. Like, the game was eventful and engaging. And it's not always. I think that was my last shrimp. It was so good though. So yeah. And then one of the girls that came to the party brought these because it was a potluck, you know. So one of the girls that came made like some brownies. And like, I can bake. I love to bake, but I cannot make brownies to save my life. So when somebody else makes brownies, I really like eating them. And her brownies were good. They were really good. They had like a layer of like, I don't even know what it was on top. It was almost like an icing, but you could tell like the mix came like that. The mix was like, all right, mix this kind of brownie, pour that in a pan, then put this on top. But it was still delicious. I'm like fighting for this, but I don't care. I'm gonna fight for it. It's worth the fight. Nom 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 nom. Ooh. Well, hello. I found a big old piece of meat. Can you see that? Hold on. See, I be having to hide. If I hide, then the camera will focus. The camera just loves me, so it watches me and not the food. Then I record and I notice that I'm unfocused like this entire video. See, it's all quiet because I'm concentrating. But seafood mukbangs are the best. They're my favorite, for sure. They're one of the ones. Seafood mukbangs are the topics that, like, if I watch it, I'm about to go out and get some food. I wonder what my face looks like when I'm opening these things. I'm about to find out. I'm sure it's not cute. I'll be like, ugh. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Gotta rub it all in the juice and the butter. I don't have the breaker. Actually, I think I do. My friend, I remember years ago, I went to this buffet with one of my friends, and his name's Majid, and he showed me how to open up these without any kind of tool. But I forgot. I only went once. We're gonna make do with our hands. Working for this food. I need to watch more mukbang. I've been busier lately and I haven't had a chance. But I'm getting more time on my hands. You can't even see me. I'm just all up in this plate. This is how it's supposed to be the whole time. But I was like, too excited. I gotta move around. So. Jamie's gonna be like, you did the mukbang without me? I'm like, yep. Sorry, baby, you're at work. It's my last one. You ain't getting none. JoJo is a heathen. He just over here like, hey, I'm over here too. You wanna throw any of that my way? No. You're not getting any, JoJo. Seafood's not made for dogs. Dogs aren't in the sea. I miss my baby. He has to come home now. Spend time with me and Joe. Hold on, Joe. Joe's down. He turns up when his father comes home. This really takes a lot of concentration. I never really noticed it until I started doing this, and like I'm supposed to be talking to y'all, but it's like, oh no. Did I get a whole one? Yay! Ooh. A whole bunch of meat. I never understand people who are like, why do you even mess around with this part? Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. If you got like a dusty crab leg, then yeah. Why would you want to fool around with this part? But if you got like a good, like that's a good crab leg. If you got a good crab leg, no. Like, no. That's not how it is. You digging that back. There was meat all through those limbs and joints. I'm so interested in seeing my face after this because I'm like, you know. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Girls have gas too. I'll be like, where did my fork go? I think this one wasn't cracked. And my hands are, oh yeah, it was. Like, my hands are crazy. I just don't want to get stabbed.